Hello everyone. So in this tutorial I would like to explain some advanced concept of select query, which is actually what I'm going to cover. Let me show in a Microsoft SQL site that this is a documentation Microsoft SQL site. So what we have covered so far, quickly give me a select. We cover select, then cover from table, we cover where clause, how we can group by our data, we can use having in my last video, and order by. So windows function, windows expression. In this video we will cover windows expression. So let me get back to the site. So my problem statement is that I want to generate running number in a new column. Let's say I have a 7 records, but there is a no primary key, no sequence number. I want to introduce a sequence key which actually run one by one and until the end of the rows. For example, in this case I have 7 rows, so I want to generate a new column and which will run for the 7 rows actually. So what I will do, I will select, take this example orders. Okay, this is my table. So let me say that I have row number, which is a window function. So function bracket and over is mean that we need to change, or how when we make it order by on which field. For example, order by order ID. Okay, so it will sort, yeah, and then we over it, and then we are generating a unique number, row number. Okay, so let's run this query. In fact, I am going to sequence ID, make a column name. So let's run this query. So here you go, you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6. So all the records is generated in a sequence way. So this is a main possibility of the window function. So in windows function we can also, let's me copy this query, and I'm going to explain one more thing, but first let me partition by. Okay, in this case what I'm going to use order ID, let's say. Okay, and let me show the result of this. So what it did actually, it actually partition our data by order ID. Okay, what it did, it partitioned by data order ID. Keep in mind, so we have one order 1 2 3. Okay, so it what it doing, 1 2 3 is done it, and then whenever it's reset the value of order ID 1 to 2, so it also reset the value. So for 2 we have 2 records, for 3, so it's another trick like that. Okay, so once we get this thing, so I have come an idea, why not I make a first record, and how I do know that what is the first record of my each order. For example, I want to make another column which can say this is first record, this is not first record, 0 0 1 0 1 0. So in this case I can get a better idea that there uh, which one is my first record. Okay, so I want to only first record, I want to make a first record. So in this case I am going to make something complex in this query. Okay, for that we need to write with. Okay, and we call it CTE query, common table expression query. And let me close the bracket as well. Okay, and let me run this query simple way. It will not doing anything, and CTE. Now we will refer our query with CTE. So let me run first because I have to confirm it. Okay, yeah, so nothing happened, but what we do, we make a query. Okay, this is internal query, and CTE is a common table expression which is actually making a temporary uh, result set, store our temporary result set in CTE. It's not necessary we can use CTE, we can use ABC, then we need to use ABC as well here. Okay, so this is a temporary table we are actually generated with them. Okay, so what it did with ABC as select, and then we need to pass, this is a query, okay, then we use with ABC, and then if we run this it will give us error because we don't have a CTE select statement on that. Okay, so we need to write this syntax in a way, in a fashion. Okay, so after that we can have all the columns which is returning ABC, and actually ABC is not doing anything. ABC is getting data from this query and then return to us. So what I'm going to add one more thing, which is a case. Okay, case is actually a column which can generate, which case is actually a condition. Okay, like as we see where clause like that, but this is different type of thing, that we have a sequence ID which is temporary column we created like here, and over the top of that we are applying a case. When the sequence ID is equal to 1, then 1, which means all the ones will be remain 1 and all the other than 1 will be remain 0. So then if sequence ID is 1, then 1, else rest of the value will be a 0, and this will be the make us a first record. So let me run this query and then I will explain if you require. Okay, so you can get the idea that this is my first record of this order. Okay, this is my first record of this order, and this is my first record of this order. So far what we have to cover, we have to cover with, we have to cover from, group, having, windows, order by, all the things. So one thing is left which I will explain you in the next video. So thank you very much for watching this video. And one thing, let me do comments if you don't understand this thing, so I can make further video to explain you. Okay, please do comment me if you have any difficulty. Thanks, bye.